So this is 5.2, number 23. They actually want a left hand and right hand. I'm just going to do the right hand Riemann on this. If you want to see a left hand, you can look at number 13. You watch that video to see the left hand. But the first thing they want to do is first to graph this function. And then they want us to, I'm going to do a rough graph. I know it's a parabola shifted down 1. So the graph is going to look something like this. 2, 3, 4. Wow, I need to go higher on this. I'm going to change the shape of this thing. I'm going to cheat a little bit and make it wider, sorry. That's pretty bad. Because I wanted to fit on this thing. And let me widen this thing out. It's kind of bad graph, but oh well. We want to go from 2 to 4. And we want the area under the curve, so I'm going to shade that. I'm going to shade it blue. They want that. And the last one was left hand, is that correct? Yeah, we're going to do a right hand Riemann sum on this. And they want a visual picture of what a right-hand Riemann sum is. So we're going from 2, oh, I just went from 1 to 4. Loser, I gotta erase that. I hate when that happens. So I'm actually going from 2 to 4, and there are 4 of these. So let me do this. What's my delta x? I just messed up. Delta x is b minus a over 4, which is 1/2. So our delta x is 1/2. Therefore, I'm going to have, let me zoom in to do this. This will be better. I'm going to create 4 rectangles, and it's going to be on the right-hand side. So there's a 1/2 there. On the right-hand side, I go up and over, down. Right-hand side, up, over, down. There's the other 1/2. Right-hand side, up, over, down. Right-hand side, up, over, down. And let me number these. So this first right hand, this was 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 2 1/2. That'll be 3 1/2. You can see that. Okay. So that's what the right Riemann sum is going to look like. Then it's asking us to find the right Riemann sums. Yes. We got delta x. We did that. Sketch the graph. We did that. Okay. The one question, is this going to be an overestimate or underestimate for right hand? Clearly overestimate. You need to know if a function is increasing, the right-hand Riemann will be over, left-hand Riemann will be under. You shouldn't memorize that. You should be able to visualize that. So here goes the Riemann sum. It's going to be, okay, we need the height. Well, all our delta x's are going to be 1/2. So the height in our function is going to be f of x. But at what point? If you look at the first Riemann sum, the first rectangle, the right side's 2 1/2. So it's going to be f at 2 1/2. That's going to give you the height of this. And then the width, all of them have a width of 1/2. So we're going to times that by 1/2. And then the next rectangle, which is here, where do you get the height from? From the right-hand side. Where's the right-hand side? I didn't mean to color that in. Where's the right-hand side? The right-hand side is here. And the height is the function at 3. So it's going to be the function at 3, and the width is 1/2 also. And the next rectangle is here. Where's the height come from? The height comes from 3 1/2, the function at 3 1/2. So it's the function at 3 1/2, and the width again is 1/2. And then the last rectangle is right here. The height is going to be from 4, the right-hand side. So it's the function at 4. The width of that rectangle is 1/2. We add up all these areas. We are done-o. Let me fatten this up a bit. So I'm going to plug 2 1/2 into that. 2 1/2 is 5 halves. So 5 halves squared minus 1. That's the height, and the width is 1/2. And I'm just going to go down the line and plug these in. Now I plug in 3 into here. So we're going to get 3 squared minus 1 is the height, and the width is still 1/2. Then I'm going to plug in 3 1/2, which is 7 halves. So that's going to be 7 halves squared minus 1. That's the height, and the width is going to be 1/2. And the last one is going to be at 4. I plug in 4 to get my height. That's going to be 4 squared minus 1, and the width is 1/2. That is the answer. You can simplify that, but that will be a right-hand Riemann sum.